This video shows the approach to Dublin Municipal Airport, Niner Foxtrot 0 from the east, and we start out as if we have just turned crosswind from Stephenville Municipal Airport. Now here we're headed about 220 or so, and up here coming up on the right, about 12:30, 1 o'clock, is this L-shaped piece of concrete out there. It's kind of wedge-shaped, and it's got three similar buildings in the middle of it there. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this video roll, and you fast forward as you need to. But it's here in real time if you want to watch in real time. This, by the way, this is Mooney N20J, so your speed may vary. Notice in the distance you can start to make out the bend in Highway 377, and you can just head for that elbow, and that'll put you on a good path. Now just under the nose right now is an intersection, and we are following the north loop of Business 377, and you'll notice just ahead there's a bend to the left, and that meets Highway 377 and goes on towards Dublin. Now as you approach the elbow of 377 and you finally get close enough, there on the right, just on the right side of the nose, if you'll follow the hinge line of the service panel there, you'll see the water tower now coming into view. And once you're directly over the water tower, you are 10 miles from Dublin Municipal. So here you would normally turn to about 200 or somewhere in there to get to the middle of the field. But we're going to go ahead and go down 377 and show you the visual clues to get you there. Now coming up on the nose, on the right side you see a wedge-shaped area. That's the Chicken House Flea Market. You'll see a couple of roads in there and a bunch of parking spaces. On the left are some very rusted, long barns. And then directly past the chicken house is a very large business, usually a bunch of truck trailers there and things. Now if you were to make a left turn here like we're starting to do, you point about 190 or so, you'd be about 7 miles from the Dublin Municipal Airport. So we're going to go back over 377 and continue into town, but that's actually a really good landmark. The chicken house is a really good landmark to head towards Dublin so that you could make a standard pattern entry. Now right here, you've got 3 landmarks. You've got one right below the nose, that kind of barn-looking business with the drive going up to it. Then behind that, you'll see the electrical lines coming across the highway. And then behind that, you'll see a very large business on a big pad there. In the distance now, you can see where 377 comes down to 2 lanes and goes through Dublin. Now with this sight picture on the nose, you could call 5 miles to the north, and that would be very accurate. So if you were to turn left right now and head over that body of water that's on the left, you would end up very close to a pattern entry position. And that body of water is 2 miles out from the airport. And now we're passing that 2-mile mark out there, and we're about to be overhead the split where 377 loops off to the right or goes straight into Dublin, and you can see just past where Business 377 becomes 2 lanes that there's a bend to the left, and that bend is actually just about the extended center line of the runway at Dublin Municipal. And as we bank up here in a second, if you'll look at the building that's in the foreground and follow it out to the left, you'll start to see the airport show up in view. You see the black strip out there with the white area on the right side. That's the airport. So somewhere, a couple of miles back, we could have made a left turn and entered the pattern normally. As it was, we entered an extended base here. So that's coming into Niner Foxtrot 0 from the east.